Hi, I'm Matt. I'm the CEO of Community Butler.
I'm Allison, the CTO.
Oh, I'm Brendan. I'm the CMO of Community Butler.
I'm Dave, and I'm the CFO of Community Butler.
I'm Zach, CEO of Community Butler.
And this is Tom. Tom is a high schooler, and he's very busy during the week with school activities and after-school activities, which means he can't hold a full-time job, which also means he can't make enough money to take out the girl he likes or hang out with friends on the weekends. Basically, any other teenager thing. So what does Tom do? He goes straight to Google and looks up how he can make extra cash without holding a full-time job. He finds this thing called TaskRabbit. He gets very excited about all the opportunities he will have to make extra cash. But then he realizes it's not in his community and he's not old enough to sign up. This is where Community Butler comes in. Community Butler will also help adults who rather do what they want on the weekends than doing what they need to do, like setting up furniture, moving stuff, setting up TVs, and anything else.
Community Butler is an online marketplace of services where people like Tom can complete tasks for people around the community who would rather have high school students work on things around their house than random people around other neighborhoods. Community Butler believes that strong ties within a community can bring a community together and revolve around these tasks. How it works. So essentially a customer will go online, enter what they want done on their house, their task or errand, what they want done, and then that will be sent to us, and we will dispatch a butler we will dispatch a butler who fits the job description, and then the person at home can relax while we dispatch the butler and the task is completed.
This is our main competitors right now. The way we set ourselves apart from our competitors is that we allow teens to work, which not a lot of these competitors do. We also have electronic payment through our app, so it's way easier for that. We also are community-based, so we're really trying to connect high school students to homeowners inside the community, like middle to upper class homeowners.
Our unique value proposition. We will be working with teens where some of our competitors will be working with other people, so we can really tie in that community aspect. We offer specialized tasks. So say Tom plays for the varsity football team, and say Johnny within the community wants to learn how to play football. We will offer specialized tasks where we can train people where others specialize things. We offer good value. Our pricing is in the ballpark of our competitors. We also offer a premium account option, which we'll get into a little bit later. And then tying back in the teens, we offer a community-based program.
He's just messing.
He's trying to update some software. All right, so this is our SAM, our service addressable market for year one. So what we plan to have. So we want to start locally, which is Barrington, North Barrington, like the surrounding suburbs such as Cary, Palatine, Hoffman, Buffalo Grove, Highland Park, and we also hope to expand out to Lake Forest because they also have an incubator program. So our TAM is total addressable market is 68 billion. Our SAM, service addressable market, is like Barrington and the surrounding suburbs, like I said, is 54 billion, and we have a 2.2% conversion market share. All right, so we averaged out. We hope that our average customer will spend $21 a month on tasks. Our COGS are 75%, so we'll get into this more later, but we take 100% of the money that the task, like that people pay for the task, and we then take 25% cut out of what the tasks are made, and we give the person who completed the task 75%. Then in year one, this is messed up now, but year one we plan to have 1,000 people, and we have a nice upward trend. We hope to get, I think it was 27,000 people by year 5. This is our 5-year graph. So in year one, we hope to have $257,000 of revenue total, and then for gross profit, it's a 4x. We take 25% of what the task is, and so that's our gross profit. And then for net income, it's $66,000, and that's after all of our SG&A costs are paid. So we're not taking salaries in year one, but we start taking salaries in year 2.
For MVP, we'll be doing a website and concierge services.
So basically, this is our website right now. I would like to invite you guys to all sign up. So right now, we have 4 tabs up here. We have the About section, task we offer, 98 tasks completed. The main thing is the I need a task complete, which would take the customer directly to a form where they can sign up for a task, or they have the option of putting their email there, and we'll have a more personal way to talk to them if they don't want to fill out a form. And we also have a contact form at the bottom. And what I want to do is make a video for the MVP because I feel like everyone's going to read the about section. So having a video instead of this picture.
So for our MVP period, we're going to be doing our MVP through February 4th and April 22nd. And our MVP period was also on the Living 60010. We're on their website, their newsletter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and thousands of people in the local area of Summit. So some of our marketing strategies will be, we're going to be using Instagram, Facebook, magazines, door-to-door, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So to get teenagers to use our app and to just to get them to know about us, we're going to use Instagram and YouTube because that's the one that teenagers are usually on. And so we're going to talk about how they can make quick cash, and then through Facebook, magazines, door-to-door, and LinkedIn, we're going to be targeting people around ages 35 to 65, and Facebook right here. Facebook is going to be paid because for $7 a day for 30 days, we can get guaranteed 7 to 24 likes on our Facebook. And our goal through this whole marketing strategy is to acquire more customers and validate our marketing strategies.
Alright, so like Brendan said, we're going to go door to door and directly to a customer. So we have three flyers targeting 3 different customers that we're going for, and we're going to put them in 3 different spots. First one, it says, want more time to relax, so we're targeting that to like coffee shops, and we're going to hand it out door to door. This one's going to go to stores like Jewel, all the grocery stores. It says, have anything else on your to-do list, have us do it. It tells them how to sign up, the QR code that they all include. And this, the final one will go to like places that don't deliver, like small town bakeries, and they'll allow them to have a delivery option because we also will be offering delivery service. And the brochure is just something that we can give the people during the door-to-door to have something that they can remember us by, instead of just going to them empty-handed, so they would forget us.
So this is our fill-out form on our website. So if say you need a task on, you simply put in your email, the task you need, the location to be at, the time, the date, any other information that we need to know before we do the task.
So these are the 6 tasks that we will be providing during our MVP period. We're going to test them out and see how they do. We're really looking to increase the amount of tasks that we do after the MVP period. So we're starting off with delivery, which is going to be $10 plus 75 cents per mile. Also babysitting, $20 an hour, which is pretty common nowadays. We have tech help, $45 an hour. Heavy moving and moving help, which is $25 an hour. Snow removal, $30 an hour. And lawn care, $35 an hour. We also are going to have specialized tasks. So say like a tasker is like really good at doing something. Like me, I play football. I can help somebody who may need help pointers on football. So that's one thing that we offer. Also, what we do is we round up. So say I would go over to somebody and show their drive like 30 minutes. It would round up to the hour and get paid the full $30.
So how we pick the workers. So for our MVP period, we're going to be picking basically on who's available, the location, specialty, and rating. So who's available, obviously right now we don't have thousands of people who are on our app waiting to be doing services, but we do have a list of 25 people. And then location too, so whoever's closest, we're not going to send someone, if 2 people are available, one person's a mile away, another person's 20 miles away, we're obviously going to send the person that's closer. Specialty, say someone is like a certified plumber or handyman, I'm not going to send them to fix or code somebody's computer for them, set that all up. And then rating, so basically, based on reviews, we're not going to send someone with horrible ratings and reviews to somebody when someone else is available that has 5 stars and has perfect reviews. So to validate the job's done, the worker will send us their location and the picture of the finished task. And then we accept the payment. We take 25% of the payout, and we give 25% to the worker. 75%,
Yes.
sorry.
And then, like, once we send them the confirmation email that we got their task and that we've completed it for them, then, like you said, we give them 75% of the task fee, And what we're testing the price of tasks because we're unsure about that in our financial model, testing our marketing strategies, and you will see our goals later for that. And we're testing the task we offer. We're starting, like Matt said, we're starting with 6 instead of expanding a lot more. And then we're testing out Butler sign up. We're speaking to a lawyer now to make sure we're all legitimate with teenagers working for these wages and stuff like that. And how we accept the payment, we want to do PayPal, but since we're not like incorporated yet, we can't have a bank account, so we have to do cash. And the analytics on the site views, so far we have 300 views on our website, and they're all in our market, which is good, looking good so far. And our goal is like we want to get 100 tasks in a 2-month period. We want to have 30 butlers. We're at 25 now, and we want 20 plus daily site views and 400 plus social media links.
Today we would like to ask for your support in our company. We will be putting $210 to Facebook advertising. That's $7 a day for 30 days to get our kind of brand out there. Marketing, $200 will go to 500 flyers and brochures, so that's our door-to-door services. And again, our flyers for coffee shops or Jewel or things like that, and that brings it up to a total of $410. That's Community Butler. Thanks. Any questions, you can find us at communitybutler.com.
I just want to say, I think that was the best MVP presentation I've seen, since I've been here. So you guys really thought it out. And the marketing stuff was right on point. So I don't have anything to question you on, because I think you already figured it out. My immediate reaction was your price points. It seems a little high to me, but when you added in that you understand that and are going to test it, that's exactly what I would have suggested. So that was really great. And the only other question I would have is, how did you come up with the name?
Well, we're targeting towards like an upper class, so we're like, what's something we want to involve community in the name? So we looked up like many things. There's servant and tasker was already taken by one of our competitors, and servant just sounds a little iffy, so we went with Butler, and we just thought that would target more an upper class for our marketing.
A couple of questions and then ideas. So on the flyer, you have people going to the QR code. That might be somebody might not do that, and so then you have instructions to go to the website. I would also just add or call and just have your cell phone ready, because you want to remove friction from people that might just have an immediate need and say, gosh, I'm not going to go to the website. I just want an instant way to get a hold of you guys. There is a bunch of stuff that you're missing around being an employer that we can talk about, and it's easily fixable. But when you are employing people, in essence, that's what you will be doing. These butlers will be your employees. You have to pay things like workers' comp insurance and state unemployment insurance, and it's a tax burden that we can easily figure for you. But it's about 15% of the wages that the employee gets paid. And so when you start thinking about your commission, your pricing, how much the employee is going to get, you can't forget about state unemployment, federal unemployment, FICA, workers' compensation insurance, which total about 15%. And as doing this as your MVP, you're not going to want to set up all that registration on your own. So you could fly naked and just say, we're going to take the risk and we'll deal with that later, and we're going to be under the radar here and nobody's going to notice. Or you can just use a firm to run the payroll through.
But Michael, the other option is just have them be contract employees.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
Because they're not full-time, working more than 30 hours a week for more than 6 months.
you could do that for the MVP.
Certainly.
But that means you have to issue 1099s to the contract employees. I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff that comes with that.
But it's simpler, and you can start right out of the gate.
Yeah, and it's just not scalable. You won't be able to run this business as a 1099
In the
model.
future.
Because in order for a person to be a 1099, they have to invoice you. And there's a bunch of stuff around that.
I think there's a threshold of $600 per person, so for your MVP stage.
Yep.
It's probably.
So when you meet with the lawyer, you say, hey, what we want to do is a 1099 out of the gate for the MVP. And then, but when you get to the point of launching this, before you do next May, call me up and we can have a half-hour discussion on different ways you can carve that.
Talk to me about your how you arrived at your total addressable market?
Yeah, so here, I can explain that.
We go back to that slide.
All right, so what we did was we took the upper and middle class of all of America, and we took that, and then that's basically our total. Because people who would use Tasso, I think it was like 80% of people, 65% of people use services, so such as like lawn care, like lawn services, snow removal, stuff like that.
Okay.
So we took the upper middle class, and then it was 60% of them, which would end up being 68 billion.
Okay. Well, wait a minute. I got
People in dollars.
people, I don't
Okay,
say
so-
how you wrote this in dollars.
Yeah.
So like the average like prices of, so like lawn care, snow removal,
So how much are they
This
gonna use
is
in a year?
$12.50, we set the price at $12.50 because that's like an average amount we're taking out since we're taking 25%. And I think the uses per year was around 10, but I would have to look back at it.
No, I mean, I think that it should be made more clear in the presentation, how we arrive at that, because I think in the presentation, it was just 68 billion, and I'll take your word for it, but, you know, we could use a little bit more detail on it.
I have a couple of questions as well. I agree with Carl's comments on pricing. I was sitting there saying, I think you're way out of whack personally, but the way you do it with your MVP, you're going to figure that out. I think it's too complex. There's very few businesses that have that many different, at this level, you get 35, that one to it. Get to 1, 2, 3 cost price. I don't see the benefit of that, but you're going to figure that out in your MVP. But I didn't see where you leveraged high school students, almost a little bit like Fantastic or any of your marketing or anything. And I may be more likely, I'd like you to at least test that, than hiring a 35-year-old versus hiring a high school student. Because I don't see anywhere in your branding or marketing. I'd encourage you to at least consider that MVP. And then I'm still struggling, whoever did the UVT, if you could remind me of the differences. You went through competition in about 3 seconds, and there are lots of people in this space. Can you help me a little bit more on?
I can help with that. So, like stuff like TaskRabbit.
Yeah, start with this.
Yeah, TaskRabbit, they're the biggest out of like they're huge, about like 3,000 tasks a month. It's crazy.
Right.
Well, they left something which we think we're going to adapt it up to this thing called a bidding system, which is basically allows the person hiring the tasker to set the price, and they ditch that to have fixed prices, which is what we want to go for after the MVP period. So the person hiring them would fix prices.
TaskRabbit's doing the bidding right now?
No, they stopped doing that.
They stopped doing it.
Yeah, because I think they've gotten to like legal trouble with people getting paid under minimum wage is like obviously going to like deliver something that costs like $5. So
Go back to I think you're asking the key differences between our company and these. I think you're asking.
Yeah, there's enough out there in this space.
Well, Nextdoor, I think many of you know, a lot of people in Barrington use Nextdoor, but it's very unorganized. People are basically making a Facebook post to see who can comment and pick up a task around the neighborhood. This could take up to like 4 to 5 days, I've seen on the website. Angie's List is also slow. You have to schedule an appointment. It's not really community-based. Someone could be driving 20 miles to do a task on your home. And TaskRabbit, again, one of the biggest, doesn't offer under 18 to work, and it's only in certain areas.
To Greg's point, is your focus or mission only, mostly on high school students under, that can't get a job, or is it always just that?
for the start, yes, but like we're expecting like adults like maybe like have more like, hey, can you go pick me up a beer or something? Now obviously we can't have high schoolers doing tasks like that. So we're hoping to get a few adult workers, but our main focus is getting mostly high school workers.
And I would leverage that.
Yeah.
And try to, or the MVP at least see if they see value in it.
And
during your MVP.
also the thing is, the older you get, more people are being gobbled up by full-time jobs and don't have time to do
Right,
this.
well, and your focus is very good.
Last comment.
Yeah.
And there's something that spoke to me when you talked about leveraging something that is distinctive towards teams. You guys know a lot about your respective special interest or sport. That'd be great. Where were you guys when I had 3 boys and I could have used, a track coach or whatever. So there's something distinctive to teams.
Okay, board.
Staying
How much
because
does
we
it
want
want
to
to
deal
do
with
with
the
the MVP?
That's
That's the whole thing. Do us a favor, I think, when you launch your MVP, just what you're really trying to do, you're gonna actually have transactions here, right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna make money on your MVP?
Yeah.
So, we're gonna get that money back?
Yeah.
If it works? So that's really important for you guys to know. The other thing is, in order to make this work, anybody that's going out on that first assignment, train the heck out of them.
Yeah.
Don't let it fail that first time.
Yeah.
Do the work yourself.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, like the first 10
ourselves.
like get us.
Two of you show up for the price of one. Just wow that customer because they're gonna tell people. Okay.
All right, good luck, guys.
Good luck, yeah, great job.
Well done.